everybody? Mount Vernon Kid here, coming to you again, guys, and forgive me for my truly excitement and smile. If you could see the smile on my face, guys, something joyous and very pleasant happened today. Hulkland 93, aka my brother Malcolm, has graduated from high school, and I'm just in a good mood for this week's characters, why I liked them. So I apologize for that. But as you can see, the character I'm going to talk about today is Mugen from Samurai Champloo. I love Mugen. I like Jin as well, but Mugen was always cool to me. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about him, if you don't mind. All right. So in the anime, Mugen was, I think he was about 19 years old. He was young, brash, and he had a fighting style that was really unconventional. Like it was like weird. I saw elements of breakdancing to capoeira and things like that. Even though this series took place in the Tokugawa era or the Edo period during Japan, but Mugen was just cool because first of all he wore metal-soled getas or clogs basically, and he didn't have a he didn't have a traditional katana sword. He had more like an exotic blade. The funniest thing is in Japan, Mugen means infinite, literally without limits, limitless, and that's pretty much how Mugen was. I mean, when you first meet Mugen, he comes off as the anti-hero. Pretty much, that's pretty much what he is. But he also fights Jin, and he sees that Jin is like his worthy opponent for him, so he constantly tries to fight him. But he's just one of those characters that's very brash, very outspoken, very much just over the top, and he's rough. He's tough. He spent some time in prison. He's done a lot of things in his young life, that you could just say, like, you know what, damn, man, come on, like, why are you like this? But besides the rude and the vulgar and stuff that he does, he's still just a cool character. And when he would, during a lot of scenes in the anime or show, he would actually stick up for, Jin or Fu or people like that. And he'd do like a whole 180. Like at one episode, he may be the rudest dickhead you can find, and in the next episode, he's all with the team. One of the artists who designed him, Katsuto Nakazawa, he basically said this about Mugen: when I was doing character design, the most difficult one was Mugen, and as I expected. I'm pretty sure that as far as the director's image went, he probably wasn't thinking of someone like a rapper who acts like a bad guy, but the way Mugen acts is relatively based on his core conviction. And that's pretty much what the character director designer said about Mugen. Like I said, one thing also is his unorthodox fighting style. I like characters like that have an unorthodox fighting style that is not blended to another person. It's all their own. They pretty much made it up themselves, and that throws the opponent off. And we've seen that plenty of times where that has thrown people he's fought off. Uh, and Mugen just looks. He just looks like he looks like a badass, but then he also looks like some kind of vagabond bum, like a vagabond like you would see on the street or something. Like, he was not wearing his a traditional komodo. He's wearing shorts and things like that, and he's just really funny, and he can be pretty funny to me. Um, like I said, unorthodox style where he actually uses, he'll use his clogs, his getas, to block attacks and stuff. And you're like, wow, okay, that's cool. Uh, Steve Bloom, who voiced the English dub version, once again, always did a great job at voicing Mugen, and so it was always fun to see him do that. And I just feel that Mugen is another character that needs a little props, even though I know a lot of people like him. But I gave you some reasons why I like him, and mainly the one reason is his unorthodox style. I don't really care for the rude, uh, vulgar guys, but you know, Mugen is just one of those guys you just like. You know what? Despite all that, he's just a cool character. That's all. Uh, and that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with Mugen today, guys. Just what do you guys think of Mugen? Do you think he's cool? Do you think he's all right? Think he's hip? Do you think he's or do you feel that he's overrated and there's other people better than him? But other than that, guys, thanks for listening, and I will move on to the next character for this week.